Morning, folks. It's a Saturday afternoon, I guess. It's not morning anymore. It's about 24 degrees here. We're going to start some garden work here, so I'm going to go get the oversized rototiller and we'll get the gardens work up, ready to plant. So we'll let you watch as we go, okay? Great.
So for anybody that knows Mel, knows that this is his redneck way of rototilling my garden. He's working in virgin soil up this year because I have a marmot or a gopher or some creature in the main bed of my garden that ate 90% of my carrots last year and 95% of my beets. So I'm planting beets and carrots up here and maybe some tomatoes because it gets sun all day. So that's what this is for. See that big pile of, looks like sticks and shit? That's all the stuff that came out of where he's at now. And when he's finished up here, he's going to move down to the bottom and get the potato patch ready, which we plant with the hoe. So as you can see, the top patch is done, and now he's going to move down to the potato patch. And he's going to rake it all up, and then he's going to dig rows for me to drop potatoes into. We planted potatoes in this patch last year. I cut 4 potatoes into 24 pieces, and we got over 150 pounds, I believe, 100 to 150 pounds of potatoes out of this little bit that he's doing right now. And there's some really big rocks and shit in here that has to come out. So this is going to be the second year for this patch for potatoes. And although I think he wants to plant potatoes in here today, I prefer if we just leave it and let the chickens free range over top of it for another week, and then go ahead and plant the potatoes in. They do a really good job of breaking up all the big clumps that are left behind and digging all the other stuff out of it, bugs and stuff. But I don't always have to say, so we're going to see what happens today, whether we're done planting potatoes in here today or going to let it sit for another week. Before we dug this patch up, it was all thistle and burdock, and now that it's been broke up, it'll be so much easier to get it under control, because thistle is really bad here. So is the burdock. Now, what you're looking at here is the main garden that's got a gopher marmot. I don't know what the hell they're called. Anyway, it's got one of those in it. I've taken and raked it out this afternoon. And so the chickens are all back in here again. And when Mal's finished with the potato patch, he's going to come up here and redig all of this again, which will keep the chickens busy for another week. And they dig it up and eat all the stuff that's in there, bugs and creatures, and level it all out after he's finished with it. So after conversation, we've decided we're not going to plant the potatoes till next weekend. We'll give the chickens another chance to root around through here and level it all off, take out some of they do a really good job of leveling the ground out and making it nice and easy to work on. And there still needs some more rocks out of there. There's some pretty big freaking rocks in here. I don't know if you can see over on the left here, just at the edge of the top pile, there's some really big rocks. And we hauled a couple of those rocks out of the top up here. We're going to plant the beets and the carrots and the tomatoes.